Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on Valley News Live at 10 o'clock. Had a seasonably warm day across the region with 80s for most everybody for those high temperatures. Looks like Langdon and Cavalier, the two cool spots. Thief River Falls also there, 79 degrees for the highs there. And we did make it into those low 80s across our far eastern neighborhoods before those showers and storms moved through and cooled off those temperatures there out toward the east. But 85 that high in Fargo today, 84 that high in Grand Forks. And looks like Sisseton, the winner, 89 degrees for that high down there. So current conditions, you can still see beautiful sky there in Fargo this hour, 70 the air temperature. The humidity is coming up a little bit because the air temperature is cooling closer and closer to that dew point. So that naturally will make it feel more humid when that air temperature dew point come closer together. But one thing we're seeing, north wind 8 miles per hour in Fargo, nice and calm. Also calm wind up in Grand Forks, 6 miles per hour, that wind there, and 66 degrees the air temperature for our friends up toward the north at this hour. For those folks taking a late night walk maybe. But satellite radar is looking fantastic for any late night walks. We were watching one little lingering shower moving through Clearwater County, but that has really fizzled out now that we've lost the heat from the sun. Look at this from Bemidji, that storm that moved through earlier, that shelf cloud moving in. Dropped some hail up to a, say, quarter size or so southeast of Bemidji. Thanks, Elizabeth, for sharing this one. And of course, this one, just a beautiful photo. Lake of the Woods, that stormy evening there. Linda shared this one with us. I like the definition of those scud clouds there on the bottom of this shelf cloud that was moving over Lake of the Woods. Boy, this is just a fantastic photo. Thanks, everyone, for sharing your hail photos and storm photos with us to our website, valleynewslive.com. So as we're saying, those storms moved through our eastern counties, really cooled those temperatures down. Looking at lower 60s right now in Baudette, Bemidji, Wadena. Still seeing those 60s and 70s, though, for pretty much everybody else at this hour. Hour by hour shows, well, yeah, things pretty quiet for us overnight with that calm wind, temperatures 50s and 60s by morning. And basically after the chance of perhaps some patchy fog, mainly out toward the east, where we saw some of those showers and storms tonight where there's just more moisture in the air. After that fog lifts in the morning, I expect things to be pretty quiet from us. So don't expect to hear much from your first alert storm team tomorrow with this forecast of plenty of sun, 70s there by the early afternoon, 70s and 80s expected for high temperatures. A few passing clouds, really all we're expecting for tomorrow. And we're staying mild tomorrow night as well by, say, midnight tomorrow, 60s and 70s still, with clear skies there at the midnight hour tomorrow. So your hometown forecast shows the best chance of those mid to upper 70s across our Minnesota neighborhoods. So a little bit cooler there across northern Minnesota, but really up and down the Red River, low to mid 80s for those high temperatures, and we'll say 70s and 80s for our North Dakota counties for those high temperatures there around 5 o'clock tomorrow. So of course we're talking about the heat that's going to get cranked on up here as we head through the rest of the week. Look at this, low 90s Thursday and Friday. With the humidity coming up, with the heat, there's going to be some instability in the atmosphere. So we are watching for some PM storms both Thursday and Friday. And still watching for the intensity of these. They could be on the strong side here on Thursday and Friday also. But in the weekend, it looks dry but hot. So if you've got lake plans, I'm saying 2 thumbs up for those lake plans. Perfect lake weather, actually. Go and get the tan on and then go cool off in the lake. But humidity really gets cranked up even into early next week. Look at the morning low temperatures for Monday and Tuesday. Low 70s. So not much relief for those folks who are windows open sleepers. And that's just a sign of how much moisture is in the air, that the air can only cool to the lower 70s in the overnight hours. We're expecting low to mid 90s Monday and Tuesday. Again, a heat wave defined as 3 or more consecutive days of at or above 90. We've got, well, 6 there on the menu for the next 7 days. And of course, some indications we may see some into Wednesday of next week also. So again, it's going to be hot, just especially for those folks with weekend plans. Stay hydrated, sunscreen, all those heat precautions, and just take it easy on yourself if you notice that heat exhaustion kicking in.
When the low is 73.
It's like some Georgia stuff, I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Right?
Yeah.
In Fargo. Yeah. After the break, see how one